Stardew Valley Saturday live stream. I'm just trying to get the chat and then I can speak to you properly. Can't get it yet, but we'd better go and grab this and say hello to Baby Gale. I don't know where Maru is. Oh, the cabbage is ready. Here we go, that's me. I've got the chat up now. Just right, here we go. And first in the room today is Boyd Topping. Hello Boyd, how nice to see you. Thank you for coming to the stream. And William. Hello William, how are you? Thanks for coming. Right. Now then. It's the 20th. Will I have time to grow more cabbage? And who have we got here? Fennec Fox. Hello Fennec. And hello with Mr. Dennis. And Otto. Hello Otto. How nice. And Super Si. That's lovely to see you. Nine days, and I do have speed growing, so I think we can afford to get these in, and some more cabbage on the go. I hope. Anyway, come on. And how is everyone today? What is your weather like? It's very cold here in the UK. We're experiencing an unusually cold spell. A lot of the country has been... Oh, do you know, I don't think I have got speed growing there, have I? I'd better go and put some in. Let's make some space. I've got a lot of speed grow, I know that. Now then, William, I'm just noticing that he's feeling very tired. Now, have you not been getting enough sleep, William? Have you been unable to sleep? Missed bits. It's around freezing, says Fennec, but not snowy. And Otto's been sick for 11 days. But today is the first day in a while that he's not been sick. He's just come back from a walk with the dog. And it's snowy in the US as well. We're having a particularly cold snap. It's got a nickname. The British always seem to give weather nicknames. They're calling it the Beast from the East. It's caused quite a lot of disruption with us. And William says he's not been sleeping well. There's nothing worse, is there, William, when you don't get a proper sleep. I do sympathise. It seems to be taking rather a long time. You've scared off some crows. Right. There was snow falling yesterday, says Mr. Dennis. And it's all gone wet now. Oh, I seem to have run out. I don't think I've got anything else worth... I'm going to be back in 5 minutes, going to make a cup of tea. Make me one as well, would you, Boyd? That would be lovely. What else can I throw in that gap there? Not a lot. Some seeds, I wonder how long they take to grow. Oh, that's something. I wanted to try a little experiment. Before I put all these in, what I want to do, if I've got one of everything, what makes summer seeds? It's one of those. That's a spring one. I think it's that. A daffodil, grape and a spiceberry. I think it is. Let me check. Have I got it right? Yes. Now, I was watching the reason I'm doing all this is because I was watching I only want one of these, so I better make sure to sell just one. So one of those. Yeah, one of those, and one of those, and one of those. I was watching Hudson, one of Hudson's videos on Stardew Valley the other day, and he was extolling the virtue of summer seeds and selling them. I hope I picked him up right. So what I wanted to do was to sell one of everything and just to check the prices. Right, better let the pigs out. I was forgetting all about them. And it's nearly 2 o'clock. Come on. Come on. That's it. I'll do a little truffle run now. And here's Flutes. Hello, Flutes. So nice to see you. And Patrick. Hello, Patrick. I've only just spotted your name there. I just saw Flutes mentioning you. I didn't see you creep into the room. I do hope you'll forgive this terrible cough. I'm afraid the cold I had last week has turned into a cough. And it isn't pleasant at all. I'll try and keep it under control. Now, I hate this when a pig gets... Come here. That's it. Right, we'd better go and see if anything else is ready. Some of these. Now what day are we on? It's Saturday. Now I want to go and see... Oh, so I'm leaving gates open all over the place. I'm being extremely slipshod. Now then, anything ready? Oh yes. Let's get these in. I must have forgotten to put one in the keg outside. These sorted. All the goodies. Now, another thing I want to do is try and figure out where I could put some more kegs. I'd like to make more kegs. I'm going to have a lot of star fruit if my plan works and I don't lose this latest crop. And I think I could afford to make more kegs, but my deluxe barn is full up. Now just cast your eye over there and see if I've caught everything. I think I have. Put that away and that away and that away, and we'll organise it. I don't need to carry that about, and we'll go and put the goodies in here. I don't know why I'm putting that in there. And I can't recall why I'm carrying a bean hot pot. Now what time is it? 6:30. Have we got parsnip? We have. Oh, there's Alec. Bad habit. Hello, Alec. How nice to see you. Now I do realise you're at work, so you won't be able to stay very long. But it's great that you pop in. I've not long been started streaming, Alex, so you've not missed anything. Oops, now that's a recipe for disaster. I'm bound to forget where parsnip is. Now I hope I can give the dwarf something. I might have already given him gifts this week. I have. All that for nothing. Right. I don't need anything from the Adventurers Guild. I've done all that. So we'll take a ride through town and see if there's anything in the help wanted posters. A lot of these things. We'll take them on. And there is. Let's have a look. I'd like to put a quartz above the mantle. Would you, Jodie? Okay. We have quartz. I'm sure. We'll go home and check before I forget. Let's gather up these. Don't let me forget that quartz. It would be nice in Stardew Valley if there was a way you could look and see how far, see what your progress was. I would like to know how many help wanted posters I've actually done. Things like that. Now, a quartz. Quartz. I'm assuming that's what she means. Just go and, we don't want that or that. "51 batteries. Yep, it would be nice, wouldn't it? Just to be able to just to check your progress. I think. I don't think I'm going to bother with. Oh, I don't know. There's quite a few. I'd better get them. Not a vast amount though, but we'll. Now, if you could just give me 1 second, I won't keep you a moment. There's just something I must do here. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. We just had to... I had to do something. Right. It's 11:10. I just can't be bothered to do them. But I should, shouldn't I? It's all money. I'd better do it. Hello, moles. Nice to see you. No, you're not late, moles. I think we've been streaming about 15 minutes, that's all. That's all. Now then. I don't think there'll be anything else to do, and it's late anyway, so let's get to bed. Sunday tomorrow I want to go and see the travelling cart lady to get what could be my last rare seed. Moles hopes we're all having a good day. So do I, Moles. Everything has been fine here. Oh look, a fairy. I nearly missed that. Here's Kirsten. Hello, Kirsten. How nice to see you. Right, this is what I wanted to look at. Because I can't quite figure out Hudson's thing. We got 160 gold for one grape. That for the others. 60, that's I'm adding these up, so it's 1, 2, 300, 420, 430, is it? Now then, one of those would have made 10 of these. So I should have put 10 of those in there, and that would have been 1300. So Hudson is right. A packet of seeds, 10 packets of seeds is worth more than 4 of each individual fruit. I think I've worked that one out right. Now I'm not sure if Hudson's going to be able to make it to the stream today. I found this in my scrap pile. Do you think you could find a use for it? And it's fried mushroom. What a strange thing to find in a scrap pile. Kirsten's saying I don't sound that much better myself. It is hanging on a bit, Kirsten, I'm afraid. I've got rather a nasty cough. Now where is she? Uh-oh. Come on. Oh, I tell you what, we've better check and see if any of this is ready yet. Yeah, and I've just totally ignored lovely Gail. There you are, Gail. Let's see what's in the mail today. A potato. Well, that doesn't do a great deal, but let's go and see what the little fairy did. Oh, we've got to go and give that to Jodie, haven't we? I'm still carrying around the bean hot pot. And a little batch of these that's ready. I'm just going to leave them there, I think. Just check we've not got any wine ready. And I'm looking about thinking, where on earth could I Could I put more kegs? Something is going to have to be sacrificed if I'm to make more kegs. Oh, there's my dinosaur. It blends. It blends in. And I do think I'm cooking another one here. Yes, I am. I think this is my egg bin. It is. 125 of those. We're not doing bad. But I have got rather a lot of star fruit, but I don't know where to put them. The only thing would be to sacrifice some of these flowers. And now we've got, now then, music catnip. Catnip, that's what I'll call you. Hello there. So you're obviously new to the stream. It's lovely to see you. Thank you for coming to check us out. I do hope you enjoy it. And thank you, Super Sci, for recommending me to your friends. Right, let's nip down to the travelling car lady. It will be fine if on this visit there was the one where I could buy 5, but it isn't. Doesn't happen very often, does it? She doesn't have anything else I want. So I think we'll go for a little wander around here. I don't know if you spotted it last week, William, but I was having a wander around here, found some worms, and you can imagine what it was. I'm sure it was a palm fossil. Just like that. Ah, some of these are ready. Glad we came. And who have we got now? Here's Caitlin Amber. Hello there. Nice to see you, Caitlin. Thanks for making it to the stream. Is that all I'm going to get down here? Looks like it. Right, let's go off and deliver this quartz to Jodie. I almost forgot about it. Now I believe I can give a gift. Wait a minute, this is where Jodie lives, isn't it? I think. And she's not here. I don't think she is. Where will she be? I'm just reading the stream, guys, just reading what you're saying. The chat, rather. Now then, where would Jodie be? We can always cheat and take a look on the map. Is she up here? She's up there. Alright. Oh, of course, it's Sunday. They're all at worship, aren't they? This is going to be terribly rude of me just to go barging in. But I'm not sure what else I can do. Oh, what a lovely thing to say, Boyd. That's very nice of you. Quartz, there you go. It is the quartz you requested, Jodie. Right. 75 gold, not a lot, is it? Look, there's my friend Abigail. Always does that every time you pick it up. Oops. I keep wanting to practice this thing. I have a feeling I'm going to get Evelyn if I'm not careful. Ah. She's gone. I haven't got her once yet. Surely I'll get her this time. Come here. Do you ever get the urge to go exploring? Not really, no. I do, but you probably wouldn't like the places I'm talking about. Strange person. I can't. You know, I managed to get her the other day, but oh well. Especially to Abigail. And bad habit saying, how's the dog doing? The dog doing fine, thank you, Ali. He's coming on. Oh, 6 red slimes. I just don't want to do that. I just can't be bothered to do that. I'm afraid we had I wasn't going to mention, we had a bit of an upset with little Buster. The other day he got attacked by 2 dogs, and they made quite a mess of him. Oh, a train's passing through. Let's rush up and see what goodies we can get. It's the highlight of the week when this happens. So I'm afraid, but Buster had emergency treatment at the vet's and he got all stitched up, but he's going to be alright, but it's taking him it's going to take a little while for him to recover. Now then. No, I think last time I was here I got 2 magnetic geodes and some copper and a piece of stone. Phoenix's poor Buster, yes, he's a poor thing at the moment, I'm afraid, Fenwick. But he's still with us, that's the main thing, which had the bite been just half an inch along, it had 2 bites. Dog had him by his head, so he's got 1 bite the back of his ear and 1 near his throat, and that bite was just half an inch from his jugular vein, so it would have been a totally different story, I'm afraid, had it been in a different location. I know it was very horrible, Boyd. So he's just not his usual self. Poor little Buster is in a lot of pain. I do have a painkiller that I can give him, but I'm afraid I've got to give it to him with food. And today he's not wanting to eat his food. But he might eat it later on. He has been eating though. Now how are we doing? It's still 9 out of 10. Thank you, Dennis. And I hate walking about holding things. It looks untidy. I really can't be bothered to go and slay 6 red slime. I suppose I should, but I just can't be bothered. And it's Noodles. Hello there, Noodles. How nice to see you. Thanks for coming to the stream. Excuse me, coughing. I'll go and put our rare seed away. How many have we got? 76. It's not a huge amount, is it? I would have liked to have had a few more. looks like our flowers are going to have to be sacrificed this autumn to make room for more kegs. We'll see how many more kegs we can make. I don't know if I've got an awful lot of oak resin. Noodles says she can't stay for very long. That's a shame, Noodles, but it's lovely anyway to see you. Boyd saying you can't be bothered. I know. I can't be bothered to go down the mine for slimes. I mean, this truffle run does get incredibly boring. I find it pretty boring, but it's so lucrative. I have to do it. I can't not do it. It's made me an awful lot of money. £8:10. There isn't a great deal left to do. Let's see how many of these. 19. I could make 19 more kegs. That's a sizable amount of kegs, isn't it? No, then I'm... Oh, William was asking... I'm sorry, William, that comment was a bit farther back up the chat and I nearly lost it. Am I still enjoying farming together? Very much so at the moment, very much so. But it's nowhere as deep as Stardew Valley, and it's a totally different kind of game. It's kind of not right to compare the two. But I don't think it's going to be very long before I've more or less exhausted it. I can sort of see the end in sight now. I'm working through things quite quickly. Where's Maru? Although it is very early, isn't it? What do you mean, a ported game, please, William? Can you explain that? When you said I was interested in it till I found out it was a ported game. I'm not very well up with that. Can you explain what that means? Oh, there's little Gail admiring my fish collection. Now that's something we have not seen our Gail tonight, have we? It was an Xbox 360 game remade for the PC. I see. Oh, thanks for that explanation, William. Now what are you saying there? Wait, there is a mod to play Stardew Valley with other players. Yes, there is, Boyd. I've seen people play it. I've never played it. I don't know how successful that mod is. I don't know if any of you in the room have played it. But we can't be that long away from the multiplayer. Now, shall I leave from the official multiplayer? So, I would hang on for that. I can't see the benefit in fetching in these. I might as well just leave them in. I'm not going to be planting anything else. I see I've got some pepper ready. Oops, some more hiding behind this tree. These trees are a nuisance, really. They're kind of in the way. Oh, look, and all this is ready as well. But if I cut it down now, I'm going to gain a lot of debris, I fear. So I'll just leave it there. So I think this area here... Oh, there's the dinosaur. Oh, yeah. I think this area here is going to be dedicated to kegs. I have a feeling, I'm just reading what you're saying there. Patrick says, wish it was just another single player update. Well, I mean, you won't be obliged to use multiplayer, and I know there are going to be some general updates, aren't there? You've all been like me, you've all been reading the blurb about being able to name casks and another winter quest, I believe. So it's all very exciting. I know we're incredibly excited. Right, nothing to do here much today. Now, I've been over to the desert. If you watched the last video, oh, I know what I'll do. I will go over to the desert because I think there's something I grow. I don't know if it's... Is it rhubarb? I've gone off doing things like cabbage and melons and things like that. Multiplayer would be fun, but I have no friends to play it with. I am quite sure there'll be somebody on here, Noodles, who'd be more than willing to play it with you. Boyd says, I'm very interested in what other games you play if you do. Certainly, I do play other games. Hang on, I'm not concentrating here. I only video and stream Stardew Valley, although occasionally I'll do a little video or a stream of a game I'm currently playing. But I do basically just stick to Stardew Valley for videos and streaming. However, in my spare time, currently at the moment, I'm enjoying playing a game called Farm Together. I did do a little stream on it last week, if you're interested in seeing that. The games I've been playing recently, I started playing Fishing the Bering Sea, but I didn't get very far with it. I started it and I've kind of lost interest in it. I thoroughly enjoy playing Planet Coaster. I still go back to that game time after time after time. I do not get bored with it. And like everyone else, I've got a use list. I mean, if you're my friend on Steam, I think you're able to look at the games people have, aren't you? And I think I've got rather a weird collection of games. Now then, what we're saying there. Hazel, did you know you can cut down the palm trees? I did actually, Noodles. I knew that, and I've actually seen William doing it. I remember William did it because he was getting so frustrated looking for palm fossils. He cut down the trees so they wouldn't block his view. Now, rhubarb seeds, they're in the spring. Beet seeds are in the autumn. You buy for 20, you sell for 100. I mean, it's not a bad return. You know, I have a strange feeling. I've got some beets. Right, I'm going to hold back on that, I think. We'll just have a little look round. Oh, look, it's the dwarf's birthday. Have I got a diamond on me? Yes. I must go and give him a birthday present, and this could get me to 10 hearts with him and complete the set. Well, I'm glad I spotted that. We'll go the back way, I think. There's lots of little things, isn't there, when you watch other people playing that I think I've seen most of them by now because I've been playing quite a long time. But things like being able to put trees on the beach. I've never done that, but I know Hudson does that. And also utilising the quarry. You could put chests and all sorts of things in there. I don't know if you can plant things in there, but I know you can put other stuff in it. What year am I on right now? I think I'm on year 5, catnip. No, sorry, I'm on year 4. I had it on my head when I made the last video that I was in year 3, and then I corrected it to year 4. Let's see if this... There we go. 10 out of 10. Now, if I'm not mistaken, if we look at the friendship list, I should have everyone at 10 hearts. And there we go. It's just baby Gale to get up there. No, going back to other games, I sort of didn't finish your question properly, did I? And in the past I've played an awful lot of Farming Simulator, but that was Farming Simulator 15. I thoroughly enjoyed that. And Alec actually bought me Farming Simulator 17, and I'm ashamed to say I haven't even played it yet. I played quite a lot of The Forest, and I played quite a bit of Rising World. That's the game that Hudson's playing and videoing just now. The only game I've played not nearly, well, as nearly as much as Stardew Valley was Salt. I thoroughly enjoyed that game. I've devoted a huge amount of hours to it. But I say, if you go onto Steam and have a look at my list of games, I've dabbled with a lot of them. But it's been Stardew Valley that seemed to have captured, I don't know, my imagination. It's kept me interested for longer than any other game. Buying one largemouth bass at twice the market value. Please deliver directly to me. I will certainly do that. You know, I don't think I've ever seen that help wanted poster. We'll go home forthwith and see if we can acquire a largemouth bass out of my fish bin. The Forest, says Patrick. No, because I'll tell you why. I turned off those things, those living dead things. I mean, what were they? They scared the life out of me. So I'm afraid I had mine turned off. Yes, I played in... Right, William. Autocorrect's an annoying thing, isn't it? That was funny. What have I come to? Have I got a largemouth bass? Oh, look at this bother of all the fish. Right, let's go up to the mountain lake and see if we can catch ourselves a largemouth bass just for Pam. I thought I had one in the fish bin, but I've not. You know, we're never going to let you forget that one. You know that, don't you, William? We'll forgive you, William. The keys are very near each other. That's right, Boyd. Yes, the mutants, aren't they? Yes, I certainly did. But I saw Alec playing the game. Of course, he had them all switched on, as you might know. He enjoys that sort of thing. But when I found out there was a peaceful mode, because it was a fun game, I enjoyed the challenges. I enjoyed looking for things and building things and the general survival aspect of the game. So I actually really enjoyed it. Now, is this somebody going? I don't take my eyes off the fish. Is this Noodles popping out for a bit? We'll see. Hopefully we might see you later, Noodles. But thank you very much for coming to the stream. I do appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed the bit that you saw. Now, I could do with a largemouth bass. That's all I'm here for. seem to be taking a long time. Have I got bait on my rod? I will go and have a look. One largemouth bass. Okay, I've almost forgotten who it's for. It's for Pam. She won't be at the bus stop, will she? But she will be in the saloon more than likely. Oh look, there's something quite interesting going on this seed. I do believe that's Maru under there. I'm not sure what your what you're doing. Okay, not speaking to me anyway. I'll pretend I didn't see that, Maru. Now I can't believe Pam would be in the saloon so early, but we'll check. It is Pam after all. And she is. Right. It's a long time since I've been in the saloon. That's alright, Pam. I don't want to drink. I've brought you a largemouth bass. I hope you like it. I hope you appreciate it. I went to a lot of trouble for that. It looks perfect. And here's your payment. No idea how much I'm going to get. I didn't... 300 gold. Not bad. Let's have a look what Pierre's got for... Oh, he's not... What's he got? Spaghetti, bread, salad, pizza, coffee, peppers. His pepper poppers are expensive. But nothing that I want. We'll just have a run down to the beach, see if anything interesting happening down here. Not a lot. I could empty my crab pots. As you know, I find this extremely boring, but we'll do it anyway. I'm here. Oh, my inventory's full. Well, it's rubbish anyway. I could get rid of that. And I'll get rid of that. But I'm only replacing it with rubbish as far as I know. And now I've got to get the bait out again. Oh, just faffing about. Oh, I seem to have managed to lose a crab pot somewhere. See if we can get this right. I'm just all fingers and thumbs with these things. I don't know if I filled them or not. I don't really care. I'm bored with doing that. Now, somebody there, Catnip saying, should you marry Sam or Shane? Well, I certainly wouldn't marry Shane. He's not my type. I think... Oh, my inventory's full again. I think I actually once married Sam, and I have a feeling I got bored with him. I can't remember properly. A messy room. Yes, that's right. I would never tolerate that. Right, what can I get rid of? Get rid of one of those. I'll take that. Right, we'd better go back and empty this backpack. I think out of the two, Sam would be my choice, but that doesn't mean to say it's the right choice. Right, let me see what I'm going to dump. I'm going to sell that. I don't particularly want the sea urchin. I will keep some of the fish for cooking recipes. I'm trying to work my way through those. I'll keep the oyster in there as well. And that. I don't know if I'm going to need it, but you never know. I'll also keep the clams. I think you need them for a cooking recipe. Okay. We've not much to save over here. I'm sorry if you can hear that noise in the background. I promise it'll be gone in a moment. It's actually the kettle boiling. Anything else to flog? No. It could mean there's a promise of a cup of tea coming my way very soon. I hope so. Now we're getting thinned out a bit. That's looking a bit better. I don't need to carry this diamonds around with me anymore. I'm saving those apparently. And if we put the flour away, that's us all cleared out. I have a dedicated flour bin, as you can see. And if I put that back on there, we're all tidy again. How am I doing for truffles tonight? Not too bad. I don't think this year I'm finding quite as many truffles as I did last year. The pigs got me ample spare truffles last year, enough to last me all over winter. I'm not sure that I've got as many spare ones this time. $163. I think I had more than that last time, but not to worry. No. Oh, stop it. And I think I also ought to check the state of pieces of hay. 161, so it is gradually going down. I've missed a truffle below. I have indeed. Thank you very much, Flutes. Well spotted. I wonder where our lovely Gail is tonight. She's not sneaked into the room without me noticing. I'm smiling there because the kettle boiled, but the person who put the kettle on has mysteriously disappeared. And there's been no cup of tea produced. Now while I'm down at the bin, I'm keeping an eye on the time by the way, I've promised 2 parsnips to 2 people who aren't able to make it to the stream, but both of them have sent me lovely comments, very nice comments on the videos, but they're not able to make it into the stream. So I want to dish out a jellyfingers parsnip to blueberry pie, and if you can't make it tonight, a jellyfingers parsnip, oh, I'll better give you the same quality, to Taylor. Now Taylor made it to the stream I think last week, but she's not sure that she can make it this week. So there you go, guys. Thank you very much for your kind words. The person who should be tea maker has just returned, so there might be a chance of a cuppa. Now then, who's this we got? Somebody is saying hi, Greg. I haven't seen Greg come into the room. I can't find your name, Greg, on my... Oh, there you are. Hello, Greg. How nice to see you. Thank you for coming to the stream, and thanks for coming into the chat. Oh, and that's me just got asked if I'd like a cup of tea. Give one to the Hudson for the seed idea. Okay, Fenny. Remind me to do that. Because we are going to do that. I've got some summer seeds planted, and I'm going to turn them into seed, and I'm going to sell them. What a nice community. We do have a lovely community in my chat, Greg. They're great folk, very friendly, very helpful. We have a lot of laughs. They're a mischievous lot, and they're very funny. But they will certainly make you very welcome. Tea shall make jelly fingers well, says Flint. Right, Maria's off to work. We'd better go and check on this baby. Can we toss the baby about yet? No, Windstar is sleeping peacefully. Oh, let's go and check down here. One day these are going to be ready. Not yet. How long have we got to wait? 9 days. Is that 9 Stardew Valley days or 9 of my days? Does anybody know? Ah, Boyd, you're Blueberry Pie. You have revealed yourself. I didn't know that. Well, there you go, Boyd. You got your parsnip as promised. And I've just got myself some pancakes. Let's go and put these away. I really should be making... Look, I've got 262 of those. I really should be making stuff. Yes, the baby does seem to sleep for ages, doesn't it, Flutes? I know. It's... Oh, you think it's 9 Stardew days? Thanks for that, Catnip. Right. I'm still thinking about these kegs. I think we'll get those organised. Ready for the autumn. So, I'm trying to remember again what I need for kegs. Wood, copper bar and an iron bar. I should have plenty of both. I think I've got more wood here. Oh, I've only got 6 copper bars. And I've only got 1 iron bar? Oh well. Let's put paid to that. Let's get some... I've lost my iron. Oh, here it is. Let's get some of these made. I didn't realise I was that low. Thank you very much. That's my cup of tea just been delivered. How nice is that? So let's put paid to making kegs for the moment. Now, stuff is ready in here. Already. Didn't seem 5 minutes ago we were doing this. Earlier. Keep a lookout for the ones I've missed. Now, more things. Where are they? Oh, there they are. I do find it slightly irritating in this game when your backpack shoots to the top of the screen. You know, when you get below a certain level, it goes from being below you to above you. It always catches me out. But that's pretty easy to do. Okay, what time are we on? It's only 8 o'clock in the morning. Let's give that an organise. I've only got 24 of them. Have I got any wine ready yet? No. Oh, but I've some of these ready. So I'm going to pick them. And I'm going to make some summer seeds. And sell them. It's almost as boring, isn't it, as picking the winter seeds. You know, I wonder if that same principle applies to the winter seeds, that 10 packets of winter seed is worth a lot more than 4 individual winter seeds. It may work that way. Now, Catnip's got to go, but you've been lovely and you'll come back next week. I'm delighted to hear that, Catnip. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. And it's been lovely that you've come in to see us. And it's even better that you're going to come back. So you have a great week and thanks again. Well, the next stream, my streams are always on the same day at the same time. I always stream on a Saturday. It's actually a Saturday evening for me because I'm in the UK. But I always stream on a Saturday at 5 PM. That's Saturday British time, of course. I think Flutes told me it's round about midday for you guys in America. Depending, of course, on whereabouts in America you are. There you go. How kind of you, Flutes. That's Flutes putting up some time zones for you. I'm not very good with time zones, I'm afraid. And of course, America is tricky because you've a huge difference between the East Coast and the West Coast, haven't you? So it's not easy to generalise with America. However, that's the time when I stream. I do try and put up a video every week. I used to put up 2 videos. I'm hoping to get back to that again. Because as all my regulars know, I actually live in Scotland. I just come down to England for the winter to spend winter with my family. And I don't have the same access to my PC. So I have to kind of restrict it to 1 video a week. But I try to get at least 1 video a week. Oh, another train. Shall we dash up there just for the sheer excitement of it all? Let's see if we can get there before the train is gone. I know you just love going to see the train. Who doesn't? Now then, Caitlin has to go as well. I'm sorry to hear that. But she says she'll do her best to come back before the stream ends. That would be lovely if you could, Caitlin. Thanks so much for coming into the stream anyway. You've become a regular. We love having you here. And let's hope we'll see you later on before the stream's finished. Thanks again. Blueberry lives in Scotland, or Boyd Topping I should say, lives in Scotland too. Right. Absolutely nothing. But look who's here. Now, I managed to get her. I don't want to get parsnip. I got her spot on last time. Oh, don't say I've run out of... Oh, I've run out of ammunition. Bother! How annoying is that? And she was just such a good target there. I think he sells them. I can't believe I haven't got any. It says 93 there, doesn't it? Yeah, I've got 93. Why couldn't I get it? Why wasn't it working? I'm going to have a oh, here she's back, so that's handy. I'm not going to shoot parsnip. I'm not a very good aim with this thing, am I? Oh, I don't want to get... Yes, I got her! Yay! Family friendly. My favourite character is right here, Patrick. It's Linus. I think everybody loves Linus, don't they? I wish she'd actually say something. She's just not looking very pleased. Now you see, it's not working again. It's not... it's a bit unpredictable. Right, we'll leave her at that. I don't actually want to kill her. I just want to severely annoy her. Now what was I doing before we went up for the excitement of the train? Yes, it does seem a character that Abigail would fight back. I agree with that, Fennec. She doesn't seem to be a shrinking violet at all. Ah, here's Demetrius. Let's go and speak to him. You know, once... I don't know if you're the same as me, but once I get to all the heart friendships, I never talk to anyone. Fighting villagers, says Dennis. And no help wanted posters. There's not a lot happening, is there? Did I spy Maru on her way home? There she is. Now then, we must get on with making more iron bars. What day? Tuesday the 23rd. Not too bad. So how many have I made there? I shall make a few more. They take longer than the copper ones. We get quite a lot of copper ones made in a short space of time. I didn't realise I was so short of them. I must have used them up when we made all the other things. Things seem very quiet over here. That's the pig is going to bed. Truffle's not looking too bad. Has anyone here beaten Journey of the Pirate King yet? Well, certainly not me. I've not a clue. I don't know how to play it. I've had a look at it, but I can't make head nor tail of it. I don't understand those kind of games. So I just leave it well alone. I'm full of admiration for anyone who does play it, and certainly for anyone who's actually completed it. I had a go once. I didn't even know the correct buttons to press, so I gave up. Have you done it, Super Sai? Oh, well done. I'm severely impressed. Oh, Boyd, you've got to go. Well, thank you so much for coming to the stream. Thank you for coming into the chat and joining in. I do hope you've enjoyed the stream. I will look forward to seeing you again next week. Bye-bye. Have a nice week. Remind to look after that parsnip. Oh, the room just doesn't seem the same without Hudson, does it? But I do vaguely remember, I think he did mention that he might not be able to get to the stream. I know quite a few nights he's thought he's going to, or days he's going to have to be working, and we'll just do another 5 of these. And he has been able to get here. He may just pop in later on, we never know. Okay, it's 8:20. I've nothing else to do much. Oh, I know, I was going to check if I'd got any beetroot. I think it was beetroot that you bought for 10 and sold for 100. That's tomatoes, strawberries, tulips, cranberries. Now they go in the autumn, don't they? I've got 160 of those. I've got to decide what I'm going to grow next month. I'm definitely putting the rare seed in. I took a shine to rhubarb for the spring. They're spring ones. I do believe it's melons, if I'm not mistaken. Now, have I just seen Vale Gale creeping in there? I have indeed. Hello, Gale. How nice to see you. We were just speaking about you earlier, commenting on that you weren't here and how much we missed you. So it's lovely to see you pop into the room. That's right, Dennis. You do need to do Hudson's job now. It's your job to keep those likes coming in. But 16 watching and 15 likes is very nice. Not quite as many watching as last week. We had quite, for me, a record number. Last week I think we made 25. But 15, 16 is lovely. Anyway, it's not the amount of people watching. It's the amount of people, I think, staying in the room and enjoying that matters. We could have 20, 30 people flitted in and out. But I like it when there's a steady number. It means they're enjoying what they're seeing, which is what it's all about, which is why I do it. Which makes me happy. Right, I was in the process of wondering what I was going to plant. I don't think I'm going to bother with, was it beet from the desert? It's a good return. Plant for 10 and sell for 100. But I like the bigger items. So it might be cranberries and melons, I suppose. Boring. I rather like doing something a bit different. However, right, that's. I think we'll just go to bed. Is Maru home? Here she is. She likes it, doesn't she, when you come home early? She saw a shooting star and she liked to pretend it's Marilda. She's obsessed with that Marilda. Can we bounce our baby yet? No. And here's baby Gale, tucked up in bed. I'm not convinced she's asleep. It's just pretending. Now then, Greg's saying the streams are always at this time every week, right? They are indeed, Greg, always at 5 PM, and I always stream for 2 hours. So for me, it's from 5 till 7. And I'm just laughing at... Poor William made a little typo earlier on, and I don't think he's ever going to be allowed to forget it. Knowing the guys in the room. So, getting back to you, Greg, I'm sorry I got distracted there. Yeah, my streams are at the same time every week on a Saturday. So, I do hope you'll come back next week. If you do, it means that you're enjoying it, and that's why I do it. Right, I think we'll get some copper bars done this time. Where's my copper? One too many. Copper bars do very quickly, don't they? I don't need to be carrying that around me anymore. That must have been one left over from before. I don't know what you're all getting up to in the chat. Oh look, this is ready. And I really did want to make some kegs. But I'll leave the keg making till the next batch. So let's get these done. This is the painful bit for you to watch. So if you are planning making a coffee or a cup of tea, now is the time to do it. Because not only is it boring to watch, but I'm bad at it. I miss things and I'm slow. When I watch other players doing it, they seem to be able to whiz through this without missing any. And I don't. But I think you're enjoying playing Spot the Ones I Miss. I'm going to see if I can do it without missing any this time. So you can't see because of the little illustration above there. Ah, I see one already. I'll go back round the... because you'll be shouting them out to me shortly, I'm sure. Now, I've not been looking at your chat because I've been doing this. Spot the missing ones, and if you spot one, you get parsnips. Now I know of one, I can see a couple here. I'll be able to spot some myself. I'll just examine individual rows. Some down the bottom here. Oh, I've missed a lot. One up there. There's one here. The top's done. Now I'm thinking I've done them all. I'm going to stand here a minute while you tell me I haven't, that there is one I've missed. There nearly always is. So somebody point it out to me. Aha, I see it, I see it. One there. Now, is there any more? There's still two, says William. Well, tell me where they are, William. Where are they? I think I've got them all. William says next to it. Oh, you're right. Thank you, William. Is that them all now? Anybody else see any more? Flute thinks that's it. Right, that'll do. There's 3 outside, of course. Now, it would be handy if we did kegs and we sort of had them here, because they're in the same area. I mean, we don't... What have I done? Oh, we don't... Oh, it's blooming flowers. We don't do a lot with this area, really. It's mainly for in the spring when I've got room. Oh, look, 2 dinosaur eggs. You know, I'm constantly hearing people say, oh, they can't find dinosaur eggs in the game. I always get mine early on. I'm just lucky. And then, of course, I'm breeding dinosaurs. I'll have to put them in here. I don't think they're very valuable. I think we'd better go to the subs bin. and award William a parsnip. He's been very handy, helpful spotting the kegs for me. And Flute deserves one for something. I've forgotten what Flute did, but Dennis, somebody suggested Flute should get a parsnip, and I wholeheartedly agree. Now, are you going, Greg? You'll be back for next week's stream. I do hope so. I hope you're still there, Greg, because before you go, you really should have your first Jellyfingers parsnip. So there you go, Greg. There's a Jellyfingers parsnip for you. Do cherish it and look after it. And whatever you do, don't eat it. It was Hudson for seeds. Thank you, William. You're working very well. Quite right. 1 Jellyfingers parsnip awarded to Hudson for showing us all the value of seeds. And we're going to give a Jellyfingers parsnip to Dennis. I don't think I've given Dennis a parsnip for a long time. And he's taken over Hudson's job today, monitoring the likes and the viewers. So he's working for his parsnip. Flutes came to the stream and that deserves a parsnip. It's quite right, you all deserve parsnips, but I just can't go giving them out willy-nilly because then they won't be so unique or cherished. I see I've got to bin that one. I will be accused of making a profit on them, so let me do that straight away. And with some blueberries for the bin. Now I'm just going to hold on to that blueberry. I'm just wondering if I've got blueberries put by for my cooking thing. I have. I've got 6, so I don't need any more. 17 watching and 18 likes. We've got a ghost. That's lovely. Now then, it's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Yes, I got a parsnip for forcing people to press the like button. Oh, I know, let's get some more of these on the boil. Although I've got a whole week now before the others are going to be ready, because I want them all ready at the same time. Now I think we'll... missed one. I think we'll pop into town and see if there are any more help wanted posters. We'll get off of horse, we'll get that, and we'll get the worm simply because it's there. Alright, no other reason than that. Right, there is indeed. I hope it's not a boring one about going down the mines. Wrong thing. Looking for jade to make into buttons for a dress I'm making. If you could find one, could you bring it to me? I certainly will, Emily. I don't feel like... Oh yeah, I'll dash home and get it now, and let's get it delivered. We're not doing anything else. There's nothing exciting going on, so let's go and get some jade. Your internet, like said William, and was behind in the stream. Right. Okay, where's my jade? I assume she only wants 1 jade. We'll get more copper on the go while we're here. We can always make kegs in preparation, can't we? What have we got now? 21 and 16. We're coming on. We'll make some winter seeds as well later on. So where am I going? Emily, aren't I? You didn't notice the lag, but you noticed you were behind. It's Willie's birthday today, but I don't need to impress him with a present. We're already at 10 hearts. I'm in the wrong house. Any sign of Emily? Let's go and have a nosy around here. There's her. Oh, there's the parrot. Oh look, it speaks to us. Are you listening? Can you hear that? I've never done that before. I'm easily amused. You can see that. What's that she's got? It's a computer and it's password protected. It's not asking me if I want to go to bed. There's a little note on the pot saying something to remember me by, Sandy. Of course, I do believe her. And so, oh, now here's Hayley come home and found me snooping in Emily's room. Hello, Hayley. Now, I wonder if you would like some pancakes. I really don't know how you're going to like this or not. I hope so. Oh, she does. You're more than welcome. I could go and have a snoop in your room. Ah, so you're all finding out that you're all behind. Photos from the streets of Zuzu City. Here's her beloved camera. Now I wonder if you can actually go in the dark room when there's not a cutscene. It's not, no. You only get that in the cutscenes. Can we go and rifle through the drawers? It's stuffed with clothes. Right, I think we've had a good nosy about. I'm losing purpose. I've got to go and find Emily. I'm hoping... Oh, come on, Parsnip. She must have started early at the saloon tonight. Let's put the jade up here where I can see it. And she did. There you go. Why have you been so nice to she who shall not be named recently? Why not? I'm actually a very nice person, Dennis. And here's your payment. What am I going to get for this lovely jade? 600 gold. That's okay. I'm feeling in a particularly good mood, so I think I'll buy everyone a beer. Well, not everyone. I know Gus likes beer. Oh, hello, Caitlin Amber. So glad you made it back. I wonder if Marnie would like a beer. I'm just in the process of buying a round of drinks for everyone. I'm feeling particularly generous and the pub isn't busy anyway. How did you know this was my favourite? I think everyone in the whole town knows about your favourite, let's put it that way. So we'll go home this way. I just might see Abigail wandering about for a bit of target practice. Demetrius is always out and about at night, isn't he? And there's Sebastian. I'm just going to have a look into the quarry because I'm here. Nothing interesting at all, not even a worm. Pam and Shane don't need any more. No, you're quite right actually, Fennec. Let's go speak to Sebastian. You know, I think I married Sebastian once. If I'm not mistaken, I think I married him. Did I marry him in the last stream? I can't remember. Right, I do think I did marry him. There's a spooky crow. Now then, William, will you be streaming after my stream tonight, William? Or for you, it's the middle of the day, isn't it? But will you be doing a stream after I finished? Because if so, I'd like to tell everyone about it. For those of you who are new to watching the stream and you don't know about it, one of my friends, one of our regulars, William Smoke, has a YouTube channel. He streams lots of different games, but one of them is Stardew Valley, and he usually streams after me, after this stream is finished on a Saturday. As many other times, William streams a lot more than me. Sometimes he seems to stream every day of the week. He's far more prolific than me at streaming. But he plays a cracking game of Stardew Valley, but also other entertaining games and games that you can join in with too. Games like Drawful and things like that. He plays Terraria, he plays Don't Starve, Ark Survival, as well as Stardew Valley, and there's probably more. So if you're wanting to go and watch another stream after I've finished, I do highly recommend that you go over and check William out. Now, I did have a link come up. I'm not using them this week, but if you just search for William Smoke on YouTube, you will find him. But you can find a link to his channel on my channel page. There's a link there. So William's just saying in the chat now, although you can't see it, he's not sure if he will be streaming or not because he's been very tired recently. He's not been getting enough sleep. But I would suggest go and check it out anyway. When I finish streaming, if you're still here to the end, go and have a look for William Smoke. You won't regret it. I'm really starting to love this old house. It's so cosy at night. Yes, it is. I hope you haven't got the fire on over there. It's the middle of summer. That's all right. I don't want you wasting resources. Let's go and check the children. And here's Gail, still awake. It's time you went to sleep, Gail. Oh, look, I can bounce the baby. I can wake... Now, Maru will like that, won't she? Waking the baby up in the middle of the night. It's midnight. Wednesday the 24th, so we've only a couple of days, which actually should take us nicely towards the end of this stream, to be honest. Right, she's going to work. Wouldn't it be nice if you could change your children's clothes? Poor baby Gail has been stuck in this purple romper suit forever. You're a night owl, toddler, says Gail. Right, that's enough annoying the baby. And you remember how many days it said before? 7 days to mature. So I think you're quite right. It is Stardew Valley days. It's a pity we won't get them this stream because they would have made a nice addition to our sale. Oh look, I forgot to put stuff in. I'd better make some more iron bars. I hate it when it's behind a thing. One too many. Yeah, I didn't do the truffle run yesterday, did I? So I'd better go and do that. have I missed? I'm not working well this morning at all. Oh, we've got some more of these ready, so I can make more seeds, which is what I'll do. No, I don't want to eat it. They've got to be the most infuriating things to pick. But thanks to Hudson's tip, I will be... If I started a new game, I certainly would utilise them more. I'm watching Hudson's series at the minute, and he's doing a Joji speedrun. So he's concentrated totally really on making as much money as he possibly can, and he's at the beginning of the game. And this is where these things are coming into their own, because they're free seeds to start with, so it's not costing him any money. It gets him the foraging experience a lot quicker, and it's making him a good amount of money. I think we saw we could make 1,300 gold just for 10 seeds, and they're all free. So for any of you watching who are just starting out in Stardew Valley, it's a very good tip. Grow spring seeds from the forage. Make them. It's I think you've got to be at farming level 1 or 2, I'm not sure, in order to get the ability to make seeds. Plant them, grow them, make more seeds, make as many seeds as you can, and sell them for a tidy little profit. And today that tip for you came from Hudson. He's not here with us tonight. He usually is. He's one of my mods. Hudson does videos. I don't think he's streamed yet, but he plays Stardew Valley, and at the moment he's doing a series on Rising World. But he's awfully interesting to watch. Very informative. He knows what he's doing. You'll pick up a lot of handy things. I'm being hemmed in by a pig here. And Hudson's channel is Hudson555X Games. Just search for that on YouTube. And if you can't be bothered, just have a look at my channel page and you'll find a link to Hudson there as well. The kids probably, Mr. Dennis said, the kids probably ride the tractor when no one's there. And Flutes put up a link to Hudson's channel. That's very kind of you, Flutes. And while we're on the subject of recommendations, I'm certainly not going to forget another two of my mods and my supporters. One is the very Flutes you just heard me speaking to. Now, Flutes streams Stardew Valley and other things, I believe, over on Twitch. And her name over there is Shamanism2. Have I got that right, Flutes? Please correct me if I've got it wrong. So, same thing again, very enjoyable to watch. Pop over to Twitch and look for Shamanism2. And then, it just relieves me, Mr. Dennis. What can I say about Mr. Dennis? He's actually quite unique, aren't you, Dennis? But Dennis makes videos as well. He streams, and one of them, the games he plays is Stardew Valley, but he does play other games. Plays Terraria, plays Don't Starve. Now, I'm going to try and pick these without actually picking up the thing. So I highly recommend Mr. Dennis's channel. I hope he'll post a link there to his own channel, and yet again you will find it on my recommended videos on my channel page. There we go. Now I'm just looking in the chat there, so if any of you want the link to the channels I've just mentioned, Flute has very kindly put them in the chat for you, and if you're watching this stream at a later date and can't see the chat, just go to my homepage and you'll find a link to them there. Right, pop the fruit away. It's Thursday. Now this is my last chance to go to the desert, but I honestly don't think I need anything. I've got my speed grow and my quality fertilizer, so let's pop those in there. Now I'm hoping against hope that these are going to be ready in time. It looks as if they're going to be bang on the last day. According to my calculation, starfruit, 3 days time, which takes us to the 28th. And I remember from experience, I think I just eke in with them on the last day. And Flute says she can't find the link to Dennis's channels, but he's popped it in there. That's great. And I say anybody looking for them, just have a look at the Jellyfingers channel page and you'll find them there. And I'm not just mentioning them, you know, because they're my friends and they're my mods and they support me. That's a little to do with it. I do like to give back to them some of the support that they've given to me. But I genuinely do believe that they make jolly good streams of videos. You know, if I thought they weren't watching, I wouldn't recommend them. It would be absolutely pointless for me to send you over to somebody who didn't do an enjoyable video or an enjoyable stream, but these people do. So trust me, they're worth checking out. I don't think I'll have any more oak resin ready down here. Now there's a worm down here. Worms down here are usually very good to me. I'm not needing any artifacts, but let's see. Is it a lucky day? No. I think it'll probably just be seeds or it. Nope, just boring old clay. There's one of those hiding in there. There we are. Now I'm assuming I've left a parsnip up here somewhere. I hope I did. I hope he's going to home it to view. There he is, eating the grass. And we'll go back through town just to see if there's any more help wanted poses. I really can't be far off my 40, you know. I'm sure I am. I'm close. No, not a one. And I think my, my other one expired. There's Maru coming home from work. I do hope she's going to get the dinner on. Now I think we'll make ourselves some summer seeds. Let's just organise that one. Put those away. Get all our summer seed stuff. It is grapes I need, isn't it? I think that's right, yeah. I think the most I can make... now that's spring foraging. It can't possibly be that. We're in summer. What? Let me check. Let's do it the sensible way. What do I need? Oh, just spiceberry, grape and sweet pea. I thought I needed 4. I only need 3. Right, let's see how many we can make. Now, that should turn into 41,000 gold, if I'm not mistaken. I thought I got more. It's saying 22,000 there. But I think we got more. Anyway, make sure when we sell it in the sale that we check out. Don't let me forget to check out what we actually get, right? So we'll pop it in there. Now, they've not been over generous with truffles for me today. I'm going to do them. I'm looking at the time. It's 6:46. So I think we could actually have a sale. Or would you like to do one more day? Let me know your thoughts. Would you like the sale tonight, or shall we do another day? There's not a lot happening on the days. They can be quite boring, but I'm willing to do another one if you like. I think I'll just go and see if I've got any hay to put in here. You would like another day, would you? And flute music is leaving up to me, and Caitlin would like another day. That's not a problem. Right, let me go and see if I've got any more. I've seen it, so I've got 500 there. We'll go and dump them in. I don't think I've ever... That's better. And our total now is 600. I don't think I've ever used that that well. I know what I'd never bother with now, of course, is collecting mushrooms. And when we have the sale, we'll have the sale tomorrow night. Please don't let me forget to get the honey. I always forget to go down to the bin and get the honey. And everybody's very cautiously watching their spelling in the room tonight. Oh, it won't fit. Oh well, we'll just sell it. Excuse me. Right, I think we'll have an early night. There's nothing spoiling. Oh, travelling cart lady day tomorrow. I could perhaps just get another rare seed. Let's go and annoy the baby. It's trying to sleep. Excuse me one moment. Sorry about that. And here's Baby Girl. You should be in bed, Baby Girl. It's nearly 9 o'clock. I shall set a good example. And William will be right back too. I'm so sorry about this coffee. I've actually done rather well to get through the entire stream without a bad bout of coughing. You know, I don't think you went to bed at all, Gail, you know that. Oh, she's always going on about that Marilda. Give up on it. 6 days to mature. So next week's stream, the sale we have in next week's stream is going to be a good one because we've got all that aged wine. Come on, Gail, let me out. Come on. That's better. A rainy day. I better go and lock in. I'll take Parsnip with me. We'll go and lock the pigs in. We don't want them unhappy. And we'll go on down and see the travelling cart lady. Locking myself in. I could do another heap of those ready for the sale, but I don't think I will. I think I'll just take these in. I'll not replace them and just put these towards tonight's sale. Now I'll go and see if I can get myself some more rare seed. I'm just laughing at Flute's remark there. Right, let this be the day where I can buy 5 of everything. I don't need to buy anything else from here. Rare seed. Oh bother, just the one. A shad. You don't see many of those, do you? But I've done all the fish achievements, so I don't need to worry about that. We'll see if there's any more of that oak ready. I don't think it will be. I doubt it. But we have time on our hands. So we'll go and see if there's any more help wanted posters. Call the Child Protection Service. I've not checked the bins for ages. I wish I hadn't bothered. I'm not... Well, you see, if I go like that, it looks like I'm sheltering from the rain, doesn't it? You know, you've seen people put newspapers over their heads when they get caught in an unexpected shower. Here we are. What do they want? Let's go and have a look. I could really go for a ripe hot pepper. I'm sure I can oblige George. I have some put by. My peppers will be here, I think. Oh no, I think my peppers are actually in the fridge. I put them there for... here we go. I'll take him a gold star one. And I'll dump this. I don't really know why I'm saving them. I don't do it anymore. I don't recycle things anymore. 31.26, so we'd still better catch up with these. And we're going to see George, aren't we? I'm just laughing what you're saying there, guys. And I noticed we haven't seen our friend Paula this time. I'll speak to you. I don't normally speak to you. Sorry my room is so messy. Well, I'm going to go for a nosy round it in a minute. Right, let's give you a hot pepper. There we go. What did I get for that? 120 gold. I'm a millionaire several times over, and I'm doing favours for peanuts. Mega Muscles magazine. It's a £30 weight. This room definitely has a theme, doesn't it? I peek into Alex's drawer. There's clothes, hair gel, and a box of grid ball trading cards. He polishes that, and it's a grid ball. I'm glad I knew that. I wouldn't have known what you called that thing. Here we would call it probably a rugby ball. I've never been. How come they give Alex this great big room and they just have this pokey little one? The radio is set to the oldest station. Ah, I can't get in their bed. I can get in everyone else's bed, but I can't get in theirs. I think they should kick Alex out of that big room. Make him go in there. Wait a minute, we'll see what they're watching on the telly. Oh, it doesn't tell you. The Dark Blue Life, a coal miner's memoir. Of course, poor George got injured in the coal mines. Okay, I'm going to go home. Oh, I tell you what, we're just going to Pam's trailer. Penny, no doubt, will be in here. Oh, we've got a cutscene. What's happening now? Right, we all know what happens here. This is the one where we volunteer to help Penny clean up. And Pam comes home and she doesn't like it at all. So it's boring. I'm going to skip it. And another cutscene. Where are these all coming from? I came at a good time. Oh, this is where she's... I don't think Penny has very good cooking skills. And... I think... Patrick says, oh, Penny. Yes, I like Penny. Penny was my very first spouse. I thought she was a good spouse. Cooking seems to leave a little to be desired. I've got to tell her it was delicious. I could say, well, it's definitely unique. How did you get it so rubbery? I can't resist. I will go with that. I feel mean now. I wish I'd said it was. I wish I'd said it was nice. How about we watch a movie or something? Oh, well, she's forgiven me. Oh, here we go. I just wanted to go and have... Well, if she sleeps in here, where does Pam sleep? I can get in her bed. I hope that's not Pam's bed. Fairies, Jubos and other fables. So this must be Penny's room. The Solarian Chronicles. See... No, I think that's all we can look at in her room. I wonder if this folds down to make a bed as it does in trailers. Maybe that's where Pam sleeps. Well, I'm not going to help you wash up, Penny. I am mean, aren't I, Noodles? I regretted it as soon as I said it, really, because I have a soft spot for Penny. But I gave her an awfully good life on the farm. I absolutely showered her in diamonds and what have you, so I don't feel too bad. Right, guys, I'm going to go home and I'm going to start assembling things ready for the sale. Now, I'm sure everyone in the room knows what the sale is about. If there's any of you watching and you want to join in our sale, quite simply what I do, I gather up all the produce and bits and pieces that I've made through the week. I sell them all, and everybody has a guess at how much the sale will raise. So I'm selling them this evening, and in the morning, obviously the prices come up, and it's whoever gets the closest wins something out of the subs bin. They can choose, and we also give a second place, so you can choose 3 things out of the subs bin if you win and 2 things if you come second. Now make sure I get everything. Don't let me forget honey. I will go over there and get it now. I've got 3 lots of honey here. Don't forget the honey, says Caitlin. I won't. And we go and get the wine. we'd have a great sale. Sold all these, wouldn't we? They're worth $500,000 and $750,000. Nearly a million there. That's a lot of stuff. Now, I haven't got any more bins down here. I mean, I could, if you liked, I could get in all the cabbage and sell that as well. Would you like me to do that? Right, I'll go and get the tractor. And we'll sell our cabbage as well, I think. Let's get it all gathered up. I've got plenty of time. I just love all these cabbages floating about. So start thinking, guys, on what you think the sale is going to bring this time. I don't have a guess because I don't want to win, but I would imagine it's certainly going to be over 1 million. We have been known to make over 2 million, but I don't think this is going to be a 2 million week. But that's just my opinion. If we were selling the aged wine in the cellar, then it definitely would be. But we're not. Now I think I've got a few over here. Is that hamster dog just popped in to see us? Hi hamster, nice to see you at last. I'm afraid you've just come at the very end of the stream. I'm just getting stuff in for the sale. But at least you made it for that. Right, in here, this is all the stuff I'm selling. I'm not selling the oil, I was keeping that for something. So let's get all this sold. And don't forget the seeds. Now, can anybody think of anything I've missed? I've got the jelly, I've got the truffle oil, I've got the wine, I've got the honey, and I've got the crops. I think I've got everything. Flute's going to go... Right, here's the votes coming in. So, Dennis is 218, there's 2-1 from Hamster Dog. 1.8 from Flutes, 1.9 from Patrick, 1.5 from Noodles, 2.35 from Caitlin. Fennec Fox is 2.2. It's the same thing as I put in basically every week, Fennec. This truffle oil, well, you'll see down here as I'm putting them in the bin, but I try to put them in pretty quickly, so that you don't actually see and I do them randomly. There's our summer seeds gone in. Remind me to look tomorrow, guys. Oh, I've just put some star fruit in there. It was only one, wasn't it? I think it was just one star fruit. I might as well sell that. And I don't think I've got anything in here worth selling. I mean, I ought to sell all these things, you know. Patrick says you forgot something. What did I forget? Penny's love. This is just all small fry, I think. I'm not going to... I don't know if I can make any more summer seeds. We'll try. Maybe I can. Just an extra packet. No. So we'll sell. I'm not going to sell them. I'm going to keep them. I don't know why. That's just a jumble of things that I don't really need, but I have to hang on to them. Have I got a spare wooden floor? I'm going to do this because it's been annoying me. Let's mend this. That's better. Hamster dog is 2.1 million. William's in there at 2.147. Right, with no more ado, I think we'll have an early night. And if you've all got your bids in, I don't think Bad Habit's been able to hang on. He's at work. So, right, here we go then. Are you ready? What have we made? Just under the million, the 2 million mark. Now I want to, before we're going, I want to check that. So the summer seeds brought us 22,550 gold. Much more than they would have done, I think, if they were just the winter forage, the summer forage. This is where all the money went. Has Patrick got first place? Congratulations, Patrick. Well done. And we do a second place. So I would like you all to work it out for me. It's easier for you to look through the chat than it is for me. I'm just trying to show everybody where all the money came from. So we were very close to the the 2 million. I'm pleased about that. Truffle oil did well. What was my best seller? It's got to be the starfruit wine, hasn't it? It always is. You can't go wrong with starfruit wine and truffle oil. The beauty of truffle oil is you can get it every day. But we did well with the summer seeds. Thank you, Hudson. Right, have we got a just read you what you say there, Dennis. Have we got a second place, please? Is somebody go and say hi to her. Although I do restart this day. She got up early to do a little stargazing. Right, well I didn't think it was dark outside. I'll not bother collecting those, but I will. I am going to restart the day anyway. But we're going to take you off down to the subs bin. And Dennis, you're second, is that right? Let's just see what's in the mail. Oh, a cherry bomb. People are always sending me explosive things. I don't want to go in there. We'll gather this in. I must lock in the pigs. No, it's up here, isn't it? We'll see what we've got in the bin. Right, here we are. Oh, look, and I've got a few left. I'll get them in. Now then. Right, who was number one? It was Patrick, wasn't it? Patrick, have a look round. This is what I call the subs bin. Everything in here belongs to you subs. I give them out as prizes. And you can choose 3 items from here. So have a look in and tell me in the chat what you would like. And Mr. Dennis, it seems that you have got second place. So you can choose 2 items. Now, are you sure Dennis has got second place? And it's not flutes. But I'm going to trust you completely. You sort it out every week very well. I don't do it, and then I can't be accused of not being fair. So Patrick, I know there's a lag between my stream and the chat. Mr. Dennis would like a sunflower and a jellyfingers parsnip. I give to you my last sunflower, but I'm going to make you wait, Dennis, because actually Patrick has first choice. So he might want the sunflower. He's the winner, so you're going to have to wait. Patrick might want it, and he's entitled to it more than you, I'm afraid. So if we can just chivvy Patrick along to come and make his choice. Here he goes. He would like a tomato, an eggplant, and a melon. Righto. So you'll get one gold star tomato, you will get a gold star eggplant, and you will get a gold star melon. There you go. Dennis, you can have your sunflower, and you would like a parsnip seed, not a parsnip. There you go, Dennis. Right. Well done, everyone. Congratulations. And I will pop these in the bin for the purpose of showing you that I don't sneakily go off and sell your prizes. I'm going to have a look in here, and who's not had a parsnip tonight? A DIY parsnip set. Exactly, Dennis. No, I think have I given Dennis a parsnip for working well? I think I did. And I think also I gave Flute a parsnip for working well. I hope so, because you enjoyed them. You deserve them, sorry. And I'm just looking through here. Do you know, I think it's a long time since I've given Hamster a parsnip. There you go, Hamster, have your jellyfingers parsnip. And Noodles as well. There's one for you. I do believe I gave Dennis one earlier. I gave William one earlier. Now, is Caitlin still with us? There you are, Kate. I thought that. And you haven't gotten a parsnip. Well, we'll certainly rectify that. There you go, Caitlin. Your jellyfingers parsnip. Cherish it and look after it. And Moles. We've got to give Moles a parsnip just for having a name like Dan Moles. Now, is there anybody I've missed out? I hate to miss people out. If I miss you out, it's simply because I've not spotted you in the chat. But I like to make sure everyone gets something at the end of the stream. Right, I'll pop these away. So while I'm walking back, just let me know if I've missed anybody. Please don't be shy to shout up and say you haven't had a parsnip. I like you all to get one. So guys, that's it. That's going to be the end of the stream. I do hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, of course, I always ask you to press that like button. It means a great deal to me. And of course, it would be lovely if you would subscribe. I'd like to thank everybody for watching the stream. And in particular, I'd like to thank all you guys who came into the chat and make it such a lovely community. I'm very proud of my chat because of you guys. Right, so I'm not going to say bye to you individually. I'll just hang on a minute and just see if William has made his mind up if he's going to stream after mine. If he is, I'll be going over there, and I know there will be quite a few of you guys going over there. So we'll probably see you all later. But to everyone else, thank you very much for watching again, and I look forward to seeing you same time,